see. Hello, it looks like some people are finding me. If you're here, say hello. If you're joining, I'd love to see who's joining. This is the first time that I've been actually in front of the camera in a long time. I picked a strange day to do it, you know, after not feeling well for a few days, but I am definitely on the mend and feeling a lot better. And hope you all had a wonderful holiday, Christmas, and any other holiday you might be celebrating. Let's see. Hi, Carmen. I see you joined. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. We're going to see how this goes with me turning the camera down in a little bit. Let's see. So I want to say hello. I'm reading the comments here on my laptop. Hi, Kathleen. I wish I could say I had a wonderful Christmas, but I was sick. And my daughter wasn't with us because I was sick, but everything is good now. So it's kind of strange. Hi, Colleen. It's good to see you too. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever had any kind of illness during a holiday, but you know, everybody, so many people that I know have fallen to this crazy, I don't know, COVID, flu. I don't know really what I had, to be completely honest. Just some body aches and congestion for a couple of days during the Eve and Christmas Day, and then I started to clear up on Sunday, and I started to feel great yesterday, and even better today. So anyway, I got to play in my craft room yesterday, and I thought, well, since I've been in my craft room and I've made a couple of things, I thought I'd share. So looks like some more people are joining, so I'm going to get started. Let me put my laptop over here. Excuse my face being so close. Let's see, who else? Yes, Colleen, I'm on the mend and start the new year feeling much better. Yes, I hope for a lot of people that have not been feeling well. But while I'm up here, I'm just going to share. I posted a picture of what I'm using. I do not have any of the new catalog items. I know this is going to be backwards for you, this catalog and the celebration. As a demonstrator, I can pre-order from here. And I know a lot of you are demonstrators and you may have a lot of stuff. This is the first time that I have not purchased not even one thing out of this catalog yet. Not because I don't love it, but because I haven't had any sales, and I solely purchase on sales and what I earn from your sales. So because I haven't been here, I haven't been live, I haven't shared anything I've made or given you any offers, I haven't gotten any sales, so that's to be expected. So I haven't purchased anything yet. So I'm not in a big rush to do that, because I really don't have the kind of time that I used to have to craft as much as I did. So I'll get a couple of my favorites soon, maybe after the new year. But for now, I'm sticking to what's in the catalog, and I chose to use one that I haven't used in a long time. And again, I know this is backwards, but I want to stay on camera a little bit. Color and contour and the matching dyes, which is something that I have not used in a very long time. So I wanted to use that because I saw a project, and I'll share that with you after the live, after I'm done creating it. Actually, it's very dark in here because I just realized my lights aren't on. Hold on. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's better. So I'm using this, and I'm using, these are the colors that I'm using, the polished pink, granny apple green. I'm using Highland Heather, and I'm using Daffodil Delight. So those are the colors. And I wanted to share a couple of other things with you, but I'm going to do that when my desk is down and at the end. Some things that I've made while I've been home, and not during my sick time, but before that. And a project that I purchased, it's a 2022 calendar. I really want to share that with you. And I want to share the boxes that I made for some of my crafty friends that are on my team, my uplines team. And I posted that the other day, and I do want to share that box, and maybe next week I'll make it right here. I thought about making it tonight, but I got into this other project, so I didn't. But anyway, I'm gonna, oh, Carmen says, miss you. I miss you guys too. I miss you too. I know you stopped by the other day to pick up your product, Carmen, and I was out Christmas shopping early last week before I got, I got sick. Hi, Deborah. Anyway, I'm going to try turning this down. Let's see if I remember how to do this stuff. And I'll see you in a little while. Hold on. It's going to get bouncy. Let's see how this goes. I don't know if you're seeing my ceiling. Let's see what you're seeing. I think you're seeing my ceiling. Let's see. Camera, flip. Okay. Now let's see. I haven't done this in a long time, so I want to be sure that we're all set up. I'm going to wait a second. There's a delay. Okay, it looks like I'm upside down though. So how do I get you to be not upside down? Let's see, does that work? Okay, you can see I'm out of practice. Sorry about my finger, but now it's right. Okay. Alrighty. I think I might have to move you back a little bit or forward a little bit. Not sure. Okay, I appreciate your patience while I figure this out. This is generally why I don't have my face on camera, because I hate all this having to figure out positioning and stuff. And when I just have you face down, it's all good. But anyway, I think we're good now. And these lights are hot. Okay, I'm gonna put my hair up and we're gonna get started. Okay. So here we go. First thing I'm going to do is we're going to do some stamping. And I've already got the stamps on the blocks. And I just want to make sure that you could see everything I'm doing. So I've got stamps on the blocks, and I'm going to open the Daffodil Delight, Highland Heather, Polished Pink, and Granny Apple Green. I'll put the stamp set over here. So I feel like, I think I need to bring this up. I'm going to shake this a little bit. I'm sorry. Let's see how that is going to be. That's a little bit better. Okay, so here we go. And the other thing that I am using are Q-tips. So as you could see, I have a Q-tip for each. Rather than using sponge daubers, I'm using Q-tips because of the area that I'm coloring in and the way I wanted it to look. I'm using Q-tips. So, oh, thank you for sharing. All right, so let's get started with, we need 3 leaves, 3 of the leaves. And the leaves are, of course, in Granny Apple Green. And then we need, I'm going to have to wash this in between. So we need 1 Daffodil Delight flower. And then I'm going to get my Stampin' Simply, what do you call this thing? Chamois. Simply Chamois. Clean that off. And then I'm going to do it again. Actually, I should do the envelope at the same time. So I'm going to get the envelope while I have it in this color. And I've already created a mask for this. So this is the mask that I have, and I'm going to have to clean this again. Try not to shake the camera. So then I could do the yellow. Daffodil Delight. And I'm also going to get something to protect my surface, a piece of paper here. And now I'm masking that polished pink, and I'm going to add some Daffodil Delight flower. Okay, so it did not interfere with the pink at all. And then I'm going to do the leaf again. And I think I want the leaf, maybe one popping right here in between the two. We'll see if we need more than one. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll do one more right here, down here, a little bit. There we go. That's the envelope. I should have brought that down a little bit, but it's okay. You know what? Instead, we'll just do a little bit more of the leaf on the envelope. Okay, yep, that's fine. That's the envelope. I'll put that on the side. Okay, and then we'll continue on with the card. Okay, so we need that, 3 leaves, 2 flowers, and 1 of the, which I'm missing. I need this long flower, and I forgot to take it out. Okay, let me go get the big block for that. Okay, so here's the block for that. And we just need, and you know what else? The inside of the card. Okay, and there's that. Okay, so now I'm going to take, now what I did was just lightly dabbed some of this pink. I'm going to take some off too, and very lightly go around this, the insert, the circle here, the inside of the flower. I don't want to hit too much of the inside of the flower. and I don't want it to be too dark. And I found with the sponge dauber, it gave me too much of a perfect circle around here when I used it. So I decided, let me try a toothpick and maybe I'll get the effect that I really want. And in some areas, I do want it to be a little bit darker. Like that. And now I'm going to try the Daffodil Delight. And like I said, I just don't want it to be so perfect. Just so you can see. I want it to be imperfect. I didn't want such a perfect circle all around. And now I'm going to take the Highland Heather and just do a little bit of, I'm not doing the whole flower, just doing the bottom. I'm sorry if this camera keeps shaking. I may not have it tight enough, and I'm afraid to touch it. Okay. All right, so that's that. And now we need the green for, and I'm not doing the whole leaf either. I'm just doing one side of the leaf. Okay, there's that. Let's get the envelope and color the envelope the same way. So, a little bit around the leaves. Nothing fancy. And then around the flower. Like I said, nothing, I don't want anything to look like perfect. I want it to look very imperfect. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to put that on the side. I'm going to take the card. This is going to be the actual, oh, I can clean that off. Something got on there. Actually, that's going to be the front because we're going to cover that up. Something got on there. I don't know what it was, but I might have had something on my hands. And we're covering that up. So for the inside, this was already done in yellow, I believe, in the Daffodil Delight. So we're going to go with the Daffodil Delight for the inside. And then I'm going to mask it again and go with Granny Apple Green for the leaf. Just like that. And then color it again. And I'm obviously not coloring all the way to the tips of the flowers, just like that. Now, if you wanted to do another flower, you could, but I'm good with just one for the inside. All right, so let's put this aside. I'm going to close up these inks for now. We don't need them at the moment. Thank you, Colleen, for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Deborah. I appreciate all the shares. That's all I could see right now. Get some more viewers. I don't have very many these days since I'm not on very much, which is kind of sad in a way, just because, you know, I'm not one of those people that can juggle, you know, 10 hours a day working, commuting, and, well, not commuting right now too much, but, and then coming home and doing this. It's gotten a little hard. I used to be able to do it, but it's become a little bit difficult for me to concentrate on it. So I have to slow it down. But everything that I had built is kind of slowed down. So now we're going to take the Big Shot Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. I opened some new plates today, but it has to because I have to work. So, like a lot of us, we have to work. Okay, we have this, and now we'll get the scallop, the dies. So I'm going to get the scallop, and it's going to go on an angle like that. Okay. And then I'll get the other plate. It's almost sad to have to break open new plates, but it was necessary. Sorry if it's shaking. Oh, this is making, hello, Linda, Floyd and Linda Stanley. Wow, that's a new name. Thanks for joining. Nice to have you here. And yes, it's making you long for spring. I didn't want to do anything wintry. I didn't make Christmas cards this year. Oh, I did this the wrong way. I was supposed to do it the other way. You know, maybe we'll make this card go the opposite way. That's what I'll do. So the original card I was supposed to do it the other way. I kind of like it the other way. Let me see something. Yeah, we're going to go the other way. I'm going to try it. Let's go the other way. Sorry. I think this is what I need. Why is that any different? How did I do this earlier? There's a difference. There's a reason for it. Why am I confused by this right now? No. Let's see. Oh, it's going to go that way? Let me see. Yeah, it's going to go that way. Okay, sorry about that. Just got to play with it a little bit to figure out which way it's supposed to go. Wait, do I not have a plate underneath? I'm missing a plate. Wow, you could tell I'm really out of practice doing this. I don't know if this is going to make a difference or not. Hi, Carol. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that. Does this make the difference? Let me see. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. That's right. Okay. So this has to be 4 1/4, so I'm going to cut it down. Just give me a second. Okay. There we go. I had to make sure this side was 4 1/4. And then this is going to go like that. And you know what? This was the right one. This was right in the first place. It just came down too far, so it threw me off. So I'm going to have to trim that a little bit from the top. So I'm going to trim it from the top about 1/4 of an inch. And that should be okay. Yeah, that's good now. Now, we are going to use our blending brush. Now, this is So Saffron, but we're using Daffodil Delight to highlight it. So to make it, oh, thank you, Carol, for saying so. I'm glad to be back, and I hope to be back next Tuesday night as well. So now I just dipped this in my Daffodil Delight, and this is so saffron, and I wanted the contrast of color, and I want it to be darker up here. So this, I'm going to try not to shake this table. So I want that darkness up on top. I want it nice and dark, and then I'll bring it down a little bit. So now it's a little faded, and that's it. So you could see that it's darker up there. And that's it. Now the next thing I'm going to do is take the white craft ink. However, before I use the white, I think I'm going to use the green. So this is going to go on here like that. So I'm going to take the Granny Apple Green, and the Highland Heather. And the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that I know where I'm placing these pieces. So I'm going to take this long piece, and it's going to go underneath here at about here. So now I can move this. Actually, I want to stamp off a little bit. I don't want it to be so dark. And I'm going to go like that. Okay. And then I can take Granny Apple Green and the little dots that come in this set. And once again, I'm just going to place this and determine where I'm putting these. And not all over the card, but right about there. I think a little bit more. Okay, and I'm going to slice this a little bit more. I feel like it's too low. And add a little bit more of the daffodil. Now that I've cut that. Okay, where's this? I must have been eating chocolate. It's not coming off though. Right, it's getting covered up anyway. All right, so now that I've done that, I'll close these up. And I'm going to clean this off because we're going to dip that into white craft ink. Which is right here. Now mine is kind of messy, my craft ink, but it still does what I want it to do. Now you're going to see this very faintly, but it's there. Okay, and then I'm going to take some, well, first I'm going to liquid glue this to the card. So I just flipped it over. I forgot my mat. Okay, and now that. Make sure it's right at the bottom. Okay. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you. Really nice to see you. Gosh, all you guys have come back. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to trim this down a bit because there's a little bit of an overhang here, which bothers me. That's the Virgo in me. And see. Okay, now I'm going to take Wink of Stella, squeeze some of this out. Not too much. I get a little crazy. Oop, see, I just got a little crazy with it. Okay, it's because I just squeezed it out and it came out kind of heavy, but it's okay. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Hi, Tammy. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Okay, so now let that dry for a second. Now we're going to get our sentiment. And I'm using the Thank You for Everything from this set, and I'm using the polished pink. Right there. Okay, so now that's drying for a second. I might even hit it with, it's going to get loud for a second. Okay. Hold on for 1 second while I take a drink. Okay. Alrighty. So there's that. And now here I need to actually, I just realized I didn't color in my flowers a little bit. Just a little, not too much. And that little one right there. Okay, there's that. Okay, so now, rather than you watch me die cut these, now these are fussy cut because there's no, these leaves are fussy cut, there's no dye for that. These would be die cut, and so would this be die cut. I've already done the fussy cutting and the die cutting. So we're going to cheat a little bit, and I will be using this on another card. And we're going to use these pieces that I've already done. Just because it's kind of a lot for you to see me fussy cut here and die cut here. You know, you just saw me use the die cutting machine, and you know how to use it. So now we're going to layer this together. But you know what? I think before we actually layer together, let's do some ribbon cutting. That we're going to do. So let's put this all on the side, and let's do some ribbon cutting. So I'm using the polished pink woven ribbon. I'm using the gingham, the, what is this one called? Gingham ribbon. And it's the bumblebee. And then this is the Grosgrain ribbon. It's, I guess it's, does it say what it is? It's Highland Heather, yeah. So I need a nice long piece. So we're going to cut that. It's probably longer than I need, but I have plenty of this. And then I have plenty of another whole roll, so I'm okay with this too. And cut it the same. And then we need this one. Actually, I'm not, yeah, I am going to cut this one too. So I'm using all three. And I'm going to do that Tammy. Well, there is an actual technique to how to, I just dropped a pin. Okay. There's an actual technique for this. And Tammy Wilson, I believe, is the queen of these, this ribbon cutting. And the way that she does it, there is an actual technique that she taught in a class. I don't know what class it was. I didn't take it. I don't know. I don't think it was a paid class. I would think it was just a tutorial. I'm sure she has it on her blog somewhere. So I'm going to cut this one in half. But Tammy Wilson from Stamps, Paper, Scissors, she does this ribbon cutting all the time. So now I have another one for later, another card. And now this one I want to make really thin because this is a really thick, it's so pretty. Who's, I know this is, purple is, I think it's Diane. I think it's your favorite color, if I remember correctly. It's not, purple's not one of my favorite colors, but I love using it on cards. And now this one we're going to cut in half as well. Now I could probably fold it in half and then save myself a little cutting time, but I just thought of that. Let's see. Oh, I'm right. It is you, Diane. It is you. Okay. All right. There we go. So now I also want to fray these quite a bit. Not this one so much. This one's pretty good just the way it is. But this one I definitely want to get some of that silver shining through. So I'm going to fray this one a lot more. There we go. Nice and frayed. And then this one I want to fray too. I lost all my nails. They started getting very weak. And they cracked. Now I don't have nails to pull these. And next week I will. I can get back to the nail salon. Let's see. Hope you guys have some fun New Year's plans. By the time New Year's comes, I'll be able to go out. Let's see. So we are, as long as I am 100%, we are going out. And as long as my husband doesn't catch anything, he's been fine. So, let's see. All right, so now we have all three. I'm going to pull them together. Now this is the fun part, is trying to loop it through. So I made it nice and long, so that way I can really manipulate it. And if I can't, I'm just going to pull it off the card. No, that's wrong. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try it again. And it's hard to loop three of them through at the same time. I got it. Okay, there we go. Isn't that a pretty color combination? Isn't that pretty? Okay. All right, we can play with that when it goes on the card. But isn't that, I love it. Fun. Let's put that on the side and get the card together. Okay, here we go with our pieces that we stamped earlier, but didn't die cut because I pre-die cut them already. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to take a dimensional behind each. And then we can secure it all later. I still feel like this camera. This does not need, this leaf right down here, I'm going to cut it off. I don't need that. And I don't need anything on here yet. Okay, so let's take this out there. This. Let's go about there. About there. And then yeah, we're going going to stick some mini dimensionals behind here, the leaves. I'll put one here. Let's get some more behind here while we're at it. Anybody watching anything good on Netflix or Amazon or any other station right now? I haven't been binging anything because I'm kind of like caught up on a lot of things, but I don't know if there's something good out there that maybe I haven't seen, and I could use something good at this point. And then that one will go in there. Okay, I don't like the way this one is sitting. That's my problem here. I want that to sit like that. Okay. Oh, I know why I don't like it. Because I forgot a piece. Okay, let's take these out. I forgot my larger flower. This one right here needs to go in here. That's what I'm missing. Okay. So yeah, so nice to see a springtime card. Oh, good. Let's see. Carol says she started watching Heartland, but I'm sure that's been out for a while. Yeah, I think it has, but I haven't watched it. So if you think it's worthy of watching, I'll give it a shot. Okay. So that's going to go like that. And then these go in. That's why I was a little off. Always good to have a sample like right in front of you. But I like to show you guys my samples at the end. I like to create the card first. I never really asked you. I think I did once. I think I may have asked you all once. Do you like the element of surprise? Just show you the products. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit more of that Winka Stella. And I'm going to color these. Now, it's going to be hard for you to see, but it'll be there. I see it. I'll bring it close up. It's so pretty with the Winka Stella. And then the inside, let that dry for a second. And I'll do this. Oh, I need to do my... Whoop. Need the green. Whoops. Just a hint. Let that sit for 1 second like that before. Okay, I'll clean this off. So let's see. You've been sick for a few weeks, but just made a card today using this set. Oh, fun. You should share it. I think I have to approve posts, but feel free to share the card you made and I'll approve it using this set. I'd love to see it. Okay, so that's pretty much dry. Let's just hit this with the... Now I'm going to get some of the gems. Oh, wait. Before we do the gems, let's do this. I'm going to put that right there. Let's get some glue dots. So don't let me go without sharing some of the things that I've been making. Let's see, let's put that right there. I'm gonna need a couple of these because that's a pretty heavy duty ribbon. I think I have one down here. Make that nice and strong. Have to stay down here. Okay, this may be a bit of a ribbon overkill, but who cares? I like it. We'll leave it there. What do you guys think? Little too much ribbon? Pam says, love Heartland, and we are now watching, oh, did you mean Yellowstone, not Yellowtown? Yellowstone, oh my gosh, I love that show. My husband and I just caught up last night, actually. So this one, I'm going to put it over here. That's the larger. And then here, and a bigger one. A smaller one. Right down here, I think. Let's see. I might have to trim down this ribbon a little bit. What do you guys think about the ribbon? Yes, stupid autocorrect. Oh, okay. Colleen says, love the ribbon. I love your bow. I think I'm going to have to steal that idea. Go right ahead. It's a Tammy Wilson idea, and believe me, she will love it. She's an artisan. She just loves everybody recreating her stuff. The ribbons are, where are they? So they're the Highland Heather Grosgrain ribbon. It has that silver tint to it. This is the, what do you call it? Gingham. That's the Bumblebee Gingham. And then the polished pink woven ribbon. Okay, that's that with the ribbons. And then there's the inside, and where's the envelope? And here's the envelope. So there you have it. Let me bring it down here because I think my camera's too far up. Let's see. So this will probably get posted tomorrow, and then I took the picture of it already, but I have other pieces that I made with it, so I might have to do it again, and I'll show you. So the other pieces that I made, first I want to show you where this idea came from. I hope you like it, okay? Not my idea, but I did do the add-ons of the Winkostella, the ribbon, and the gems, okay? So let me show you where I got this from. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but there's the banner that goes across the top of StampinUp.com. When you go visit StampinUp.com, there's a banner, and it just, you know, swipes left, right, whatever, I don't know, swipes left, and it'll bring you to the clearance rack. It'll bring you to last chance items. It will bring you to all sorts of different things. And one of the things that it brought me to yesterday was this, featuring the color and contour. And of course, this card caught my eye. So it's probably hard for you to see because this is printed on paper. So this caught my eye, and I did it to the best of my ability. I'm not sure that they used the technique I used here, but I think I'm pretty close. And as you could see, there's no rhinestones and there's no ribbon. So we had to zhuzh it up in order to make it look worthy of a Facebook Live, in my opinion. But whoever designed it, whatever concept artist designed it, or maybe it was a Stamp It Up demonstrator, I don't know. They did a nice job. So that's where that came from. And I also made, so here's my original, right? This is just an extra. So here's my original. And then here's the one we made tonight. And then I also made the rest. Now, this card sits on top of a card case. So it's actually just a flat lay on a card case, but I made it into a card, and I pretty much did it the same. And let me move these two out of the way. And here's that one. Okay. I'm just wanting to make sure that you can see them both in the camera. I'm missing a gem right here. Okay, so that was kind of it. Now here I used like cinnamon cider. I should have used crumb cake around the flowers, and then I did the markers. So the two-step with the marker here and then another marker here, and then I used the Q-tips to color them in. Okay, so that's that one. I can see that. And then the next one is this one right here. And I did that, just added some of the rhinestones in that one. So it's Fresh Freesia and Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green. Here's the twine, linen thread. And I took a sentiment from Queen Anne's lace for this. And that's the only thing that's not from the Color and Contour, and added some of the gems. And then there was this one right here. And once again, this is the Pear Pizzazz actually, and then the Fresh Freesia. And this is, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of this color. I'm tongue-tied on the name of the color. Something P. I don't know. Somebody might know what color it is, but I gotta find out what color it is. Hold on one second. It is called, let's see, Pale Papaya. That's it. It's Pale Papaya. That was the tongue twister for me. Okay, and the stamp I used, So Happy For You, is from the set. So that's all four from this one picture, the banner that's on the StampinUp.com website. These I did not zhuzh up, except for a little bit of rhinestoning, but otherwise they look pretty much the same. And then this is my favorite tonight. But let me also share what else I made with this. And there is an offer. I am going to make you an offer. So with your, and this is a good one, I think. So with your $35 minimum purchase, I am going to $35 minimum purchase in my online store using this host code. You will get, let me see if you can see that host code down here. WW the Paper Papillion, and then you could just shop. You will get in this package. However, I will tell you that the package costs $5. It's pretty much around $4.80 to $5.20 anywhere in the US, okay, to mail it. So I round it down or up to $5. So with that, your $35 minimum purchase, I am going to actually make these for you. These are not, I can't stand stamped images, and I don't know if everybody has the stamp set. And my passion is to make things, not so much, you know, offer kits. Well, that's not true either, because I do offer kits. But then you get a matching bookmark and a gift box with a tag. And I'm going to put that together, and that will come. And when I was putting this together, hold on. So this is a new catalog launch order. I have not sent out any catalogs. If you want catalogs, I haven't even ordered them. If you want a catalog, just email me at abay@thepaperpapillion.com. I did this the wrong way, but it still works. And there's the gift box. And the tag So this should really go this way. The tag would go in here, and it could say thank you or happy birthday. You can request something simple. Let me move this out of the way so you can actually see. So this is the set that I will personally make for you and ship to you in this bag. However, there will be a $5 fee for this, whether you Venmo me or for the shipping. Venmo me or I PayPal you. If you want it, if you use this host code, I'll know you want it, and I will PayPal you or Venmo you, or you will Venmo me. One or the other. But that's it. $35 minimum purchase in my online store. For anybody that would like for me to mail this to them, made for you. Already made. I'm going to bring this box down and put them like this. It's just so hard with this camera tonight because I started off where you actually saw my face tonight. Okay, so that's, let me see if you could see that. A card, a box, and a bookmark. A nice, cheery bookmark for the year. And if you would prefer to make it yourself and you have the materials, you have the tutorial right here. It's so saffron, it's, you know, the colors that were used. This will all be on my blog too, so it's up to you. If you want to give me your business, that's great. You'll get a nice gift, and it's only $35, and you'll get product and a gift. You just have to pay for shipping. Now let me show you a couple of other things. I'll leave this here. So I showed you the gifts that I made for some of my team members, the team that I am on, not my team, but the team that I belong to. Some of the girls that I've gotten very friendly with, and I made them all boxes based on a tutorial by Krista Fratton of the Crafty Carrot Collective. This is the exact box, almost. Well, she didn't make it, but I made it based on Krista's tutorial. I'll put that here. And I made it exactly, the first one I made was exactly how Krista made it, except her ribbon slid on and off. And she had a magnet here, and I don't have a magnet. But it fit a nice size Cadbury bar or Hershey bar. And it's what do you call that? It's double reinforced. It's reinforced too. So I made these for, along with a couple of other things, I made these for them, for the girls, 6 of them. And this is the one, so I may show you guys. It was a free tutorial that the Crafty Carrot did. And there's also a tag that would have gone. This is not the tag. I don't think I made a tag for this one, but the tag would have gone in the box too. I showed it in the picture, matching the paper. So that's that. But you can find this tutorial. I think it's available out there on the Crafty Carrot Collective. It would have been August 2021 that they did it. So I think if you look it up on Facebook, you might find it, and you could follow Krista Fratton's tutorial for it. And there were several other tutorials by the other crafty ladies. And I don't know who the guest was that month, but there was also a guest designer. I'm gonna put this on the side and wrap that up later. And then, if you haven't seen the latest $1 Million Achiever, I was gonna use this as my envelope, but I don't like it. So I'm just gonna put it to the side. I was playing the other day. This is just a 6 by 3 inch, and I was playing the other day trying to recreate the latest $1 Million Achievers card. So this is what I came up with. I try to play with measurements. I don't know what size her card is or anything like that, but this is made by this is a design by the concept artist at Stampin' Up. And they had her name here, and I have the word happy, so it's a birthday card, and I'll give it to somebody. And it opens up and it says, "Let's celebrate you." Hope your day is sweet as a peach. And it has all the scallops from penned dies. And these are from Sweet as a Peach, the dies. And these are from Playful Alphabets. And then this is the back. And then at the end they had It's Your Day. And then this is the back. So I thought it was really fun. Really cute. I love this paper. I really, really love it. So anyway, that's a case, exact case. Well, I don't know if it's exactly the measurements that they used, but it's the best I could do. I could have made it bigger, like a 4-inch panel, if I had glued pieces together. But this is an 8.5 by 11, an 8.5 by 6, or 11-inch by 6, something like that. I had to cut off a sliver, a 1/2 inch, actually, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. Well, if it's 3 inches, 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, did I use a 12-inch piece? I don't know. I guess maybe I did. And then finally, what I wanted to share was this beautiful calendar by my friend Elizabeth Price. Elizabeth Price. I purchased her 2022 calendar class. I took the class with her and several, of her customers, I guess. And I'm on the Creation Station design team with Elizabeth. In fact, she's the one that invited me to that. I haven't participated in a while because I haven't been able to do anything for a while. But this is the 2022 calendar that I did with Elizabeth. This was her class. It's no longer available, I don't think. You can always, she is Elizabeth Price with Seeing Ink Spots. Elizabeth Price, Seeing Ink Spots. And I love the way she did this 22. I thought that was a very unique way. This was a big class. I mean, I did it on my own based on her tutorial. But it uses the hand penned, which is my favorite. And it uses black and white paper. So this is January and February. And she does these coils and she makes it this unique size. She has a machine that does this at home. And I forget what it's called, but it measures, it actually measures 6 3/4 by 4 1/4. That's the measurement here. So here we go, 2022, anything is possible. Here's January, and then February. I mean, look at the thought that she put into her design. March, April, and she gives you homework. So she tells you, she gives you all of these. No, the die cut, we have to do the die cut. She gives you the paper and you do the die cutting. She tells you to pre-stamp these images ahead of time, not color them, but pre-stamp. So she took some of the black and white paper from that celebration that's now over, and she colored them in. So therefore I did, based on the tutorial. And then there's May. Look at June. How gorgeous. If Diane is still on, that's a page for her with the colors, the purples. And there's July, which is my daughter's birthday month. And then there's August and September. So she provided these papers, and we had to have the dies and do the die cutting ourselves. And we had to have the stamp, of course. September, that's my birthday month, September 18th. Oh, my birthday's on a Sunday this year. And then October, November, December is gorgeous. Now, she did it all in green, and all the green was too much for me, so I added a little Blushing Bride in there. But isn't that a beautiful calendar? Let me just flip this through. Now, you can go to seeinginkspots.com, and I think it might be the very latest post she did is this calendar. So you could see, I think, every page that she did. And if this wasn't so much work, I tell you, I'd make more for gifts for people. But it's just so much work. So much work. So anyway, this is sitting on my desk at in my office upstairs. It sits on my desk just like that. And I thought I'd bring it down and share it with you today. Some things that I've been working on. Although this is not my tutorial, it's a beautiful one. And if you want to recreate something like this, you can go to Elizabeth's Seeing Ink Spots blogspot. And then I have some other things I've been working on. And these are also, because I have to tell you that the Bloom Where You're Planted designer series paper has been one of my favorites besides the hand penned. So I've been working on some cards that I'd seen. So these were two, and this may come up in a class for those of you that like the Bloom Where You're Planted. So there's two regular size cards, and then there's note cards. I found these in my stash, these mini note cards. You can see that. And these, like I said, are not my designs. I saw them online and I recreated them. And here's another. If you like this paper, these are really simple note cards. And here's all my cutting. And the design team, the artisan design team, just came out with a whole bunch more. Some of these I changed up, but this one's not included because it uses too many of these. And then there's this is the bag that this goes in, and I made a tag. And this is a 2022 calendar. So this design, like this piece, this and the brick and the scallop is from a tutorial. Kylie Bertucci puts out a tutorial every month. And if you are a paying customer or something for that tutorial, this was done, like this design here, that I just mentioned to you with the scallop, was done by one of the designers on that tutorial. And I took it and made it into a calendar and just changed the plants that I used and the sentiment, and then added the January 22 calendar. So this also sits, but it's a nice gift in this bag. And it's all part of this class right here that I'm going to be offering right here. So it's 4, and it comes with, here you go. So here's a note card sized case. I don't think we sell these cases. I had them. Comes with a note size card case. And then this one I'll put like that. So it's 4 note cards in this case, and then this goes inside here, and then you have 2 other cards with envelopes. And that's a big class, but it's a fun and easy. And in this class, all of this will come to you pre-cut. The dies, I have a machine now that can cut. It was a birthday present, Christmas present, that can cut these papers, these designer series papers that have these large images that we normally fussy cut. So when I offer a class and it has a lot of fussy cutting, majority will be pre-cut for you, so you don't have to do all that fussy cutting when I'm using designer series paper as the focus and you use your stamps that you have at home. Because as you can see, Good Things Grow is from one stamp set. I Miss You is from another. Enjoy Today is from another. I don't use the same stamp sets. Get Well Soon is from someplace else. You know, I don't use the same stamp sets or coordinating stamp sets necessarily. So anyway, I thought I'd share. I have to get that together. And this, and then this. And then, of course, the star of the show. was this. Let me get this out of here. So like I said, I'll repeat it. Using this host code right here, you can earn this box, this card, and what happened to the bookmark? How does something like that disappear? Where did it go? Hold on. Let's see if I find it over here. Can you believe I can't find the bookmark? That's crazy. Does anybody see it and I'm just not seeing it? Maybe it fell on the floor. Nope, not on the floor. Okay. Did you get a Brother scan and cut machine for? Yes, I did. What's the number of it? It is. You know why I got it? I asked for it is because I do so much fussy cutting, and so many of my kits, like my monthly subscription club, which I'm not doing right now, since I went back to work, requires a lot of die cutting because I like to use the paper. I don't like to, I mean, I'm supposed to upsell, right? But a lot of you are demonstrators. So I try to use the paper more so than stamps. And the paper that we have is so conducive to actually using it as, you know, for your cards. And with a scan and cut machine, I thought it would be great to do that. I can't, oh, here it is. Okay, it was hiding. So here it is. All right, I just want to repeat that again. $35 minimum purchase in my online store, www.thepaperpavilion.stampinup.net is a long mouthful. However, if you just go to my blog, you could shop from there. Or just choose me as your demo on stampinup.com. So it's a card in an envelope, bookmark, and gift box, all mailed to you in this pink Jiffy envelope. However, there's a $5 fee no matter where you live in the United States for this package to be mailed. All done for you. Okay. Thank you so much. So Deborah says she loves her scan and cut under the stack of cards. Oh, you were telling me where to look. Okay, Colleen, thank you. Let's see if I could see any other comments tonight while I'm here. No, I can't. Did you get a Brother? Yep, Lynn just asked me that. I did. I'm just trying to see what model I got. I think I got, I don't know the model of it, but it looks like it's going to be a good one, and my husband's got to help me with it because I'm technology challenged. For sure. I'm always technology challenged. I know how to use it once you show me, but I need somebody to show me, hands-on, show me. So I'm really glad you're all here tonight. Thanks for sharing. This is going to go up on YouTube. So I have to take pictures of the rest of the projects. So I'm not sure if this is going to go up tomorrow. Hey, one other thing I wanted to mention while I have your attention is that I have updated my sale, my stamps, and regular clear or red rubber stamps, and I'll get one for you here. Hold on. Let's see. So I've updated, oh, this is not a good one. Okay, so I have, hold on. So here's an oldie, Verdant Garden. It says $16 there. I don't know if that's how much it was at the time, but it's for sale for $8. All photopolymer or red rubber stamps are $8. And then I've updated it. And then these, this stamp set alone was $17. I don't recall how much the punch was, probably around $18. So the set is on any bundle with a die or bundle with a punch is $18 flat. And then any What's the other one? Something else. There's other stuff. But anyway, I started posting. I have my blog post ready to go almost, but I don't have just my single punches available yet. So it will probably go up in the next day or so, but I also started loading them to like those Stampin' Up! Retired sites, and I posted 7 stamp sets last night, and I sold 5 of the 7 so far, plus a punch. So I'm doing pretty good over there. So I have to remove those 5 that I sold from the blog post I'm creating. So be sure in the next day or two to check out my blog. I'll make an announcement here on Facebook that it's ready to go. If anybody's interested in any retired, I have about 120, now about 121 or 2 stamp sets, standalone stamp sets that are $8. So there might be something for someone. A lot of them, you know, are used. Some of them are not, but my stamp sets, I take good care of them. And I don't know how many. I probably have about 25 bundles on there, 20, 25, something like that. And I have some other stuff too. So in the next couple of days, you'll see the blog go up. And then tomorrow, this blog will go up. But anyway, yeah, I want to wish you all a very happy new year. Whatever you're doing, stay healthy, and all the best to you and your family. And my plan is to come back to you on Tuesday. So this is going to go from now until Saturday. Okay, I will note that in my, and I'll also note this, the host code, but this will be from now until Saturday. Any $35 minimum order in my online store will receive this set. So anyway, happy and a healthy. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you coming back after all this time. I don't even know the last time that I was here, but I appreciate you all. And once again, Happy New Year. Stay well. I hope you and your family all stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye-bye.